Where?
All
Check out.
right. So, what's going on, MKT?
Nothing too much, brother. How about yourself?
I'm good, man. We just gonna go right in here, man. So to set it up, man, you in your apartment, 10 o'clock at
Mm-hmm.
night, eating ice cream. Some person with a uniform come inside. Allegedly, the door was closed
Mm-hmm.
and kill you in your own home, or shoot you, or not even shoot you, but come in your own home. What's your first response?
My first response would be, "What the fuck? Like, you get out my apartment. What are you doing in here? Get the hell about my apartment." That's the first thing I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
And I mean, just after that, I'm just gonna just try to process in my mind and catch it like, what the hell? My door was locked. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
hmm But
Yeah.
okay, but she had a police uniform on. What's your response then? Same thing.
Well, I see now. I'm trying to program my mind to get into this exact situation. When you see a person in a uniform, we're taught to respect the law.
Uh
You know, so maybe my first reaction, perhaps would be, "Officer, is there a problem? What was going on, officer?" Or
huh.
something like that. You know.
hmm This is the thing I don't understand. How did she get in this man's apartment? Because it was what time was it? Like a little after 9 or 9 at night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My thing is, I don't know where you're from, but black people don't leave our doors unlocked like that at that time of night.
No, not at
Um,
night. No.
yeah. So according to the affidavit police report, she supposedly seen the door cracked open and she walked in. Now witnesses are saying that she was banging on the door, demanding to get in. So it's like I'm not sure what to make of that. 'Cause my whole thing is, how did she get in this apartment at 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah, and that's I've read from a source that she used the electronic key fob.
hmm
And I mean, there's so many different things that's actually being said, and part of it, I was only able to look at the news articles and everything like that. And I mean, it's been from some pretty credible sources. And what I heard was that she used the electronic key fob. But my thing is this, though, her story, and that's what I'm just trying to analyze, because in my book right now, she's a murderer. There's a
hmm
problem and with this whole entire story. But my thing is this, and this is what I said on 'cause I did a long Facebook post about this.
hmm
I was like, I've seen an old person go inside, go to somebody, go to the wrong car
hmm
before. You know, say
hmm
old people do that, or
hmm
somebody might even. I mean, you've probably done it before,
Yeah,
thinking
yeah,
that it's
yeah,
your car.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm
I've done that.
saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've done
Okay,
that.
what happens when all of a sudden you look, you say, "Hold up, this ain't even my vehicle,"
Uh
because
huh.
your belongings are
Uh
not
huh.
the same.
Exactly.
And so my thing is this: how the hell could she think that it was her apartment when the first thing what you want to notice is not your furniture?
hmm
And that's why they said, okay, dude had a red mat at the
hmm
doorstep.
hmm
And I mean, something should have in her mind should have popped out and just said, "Oh, this isn't my apartment. I'm sorry."
hmm
And so back to the electronic key fob thing. Okay, where how does she get the key? Because everybody's key is different from every apartment.
Uh huh.
You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? But you
Yeah.
said they said his door was left cracked open.
Well, that's what the police report says. But
Mm-hmm.
again, as we know, police reports can be changed.
Altered. Yeah.
Yeah, altered. Oh, can you hear echo?
Yeah, you sound fine on my end.
I think I hear echo. Hold on for a minute.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. I think I hear
Okay.
echo. Hold on for a minute.
All right.
I don't want to start doing this. All right. Let's see if that works. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
I can hear
I'm
you.
trying to see if there's an echo.
Oh, you playing the video?
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to see because yeah,
I need to go to your channel and probably possibly share this in my Facebook group. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
yeah.
Um,
Let me see if I hear echo real quick. I don't want it to be like last time. That was horrible last time. I did a video and the echo came through real bad.
yeah,
All
yeah,
right. Let me
yeah.
see. Okay. Okay. No, it's not. And then I was in your video. It's like, man, it's like you was arguing with yourself.
Oh yeah, man. I had to pull. I'm having to pull it out. Actually, I edited it today, and like have was I left YouTube on,
hmm
and yeah, yeah. That's what happened. That's what happened. I'm supposed to be having somebody supposed to be trying to reconvert me And he wants to do a live stream with me and everything like that.
Oh,
So, but
okay.
that's another that's another topic.
All right, cool. All right, so
Yeah,
yeah, it sounds good now. Okay,
yeah.
so basically the initial report was that she was trying to get that key fob to open the door and it wouldn't open.
Okay.
That was the initial report when it first came out. Now
Hmm.
all of a sudden it came to the door was open, cracked open. So somebody changed something from then to
Right.
now. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean,
It's
my thing is okay. If you want to say that, that she was trying to use a key fob, it wouldn't work. That tells you right there.
uh huh.
Okay, something should pop out. This isn't my apartment.
Yeah.
Look at the apartment number. They have
Hmm.
apartment numbers for a reason. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm just not understanding at how the legal system can sit up there. Okay, it's like this. All right. I had you have you ever had jury duty before?
Yeah. Yeah. But I never
Okay.
played it though.
You never did a murder trial before?
No. No.
Okay. I've actually sat in on a murder trial before.
Mm,
Right?
yeah.
The kicker for this person, and actually I kind of knew the guy somewhat. I mean, just down the way. I mean, I heard of his name before and everything like, but I didn't know any details. I mean, when you be in school and stuff like that, you hear of people and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
of course, I didn't tell him that. I mean, I didn't know until they actually saw his face. I was like, oh, I kind of know this dude, but I didn't, say nothing.
Yeah.
It didn't play a role in me judging or nothing like that. But
Mm,
but yeah, the kicker for him was when he changed his story
uh
from
huh.
what actually happened. And so my thing is this: from me, my experience of sitting in court, I saw that if you change your story up, then that's basically automatic. That's your linchpin. You're done once you
Yeah.
change
That's
the
it.
story. 'Cause that's a lie. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Yep.
So when in dealing with her now, she has two different stories, and it doesn't really add up. My thing is, why is she doing 25 to life right now? Because
Exactly.
I heard that ignorance is not above the law.
Hmm.
You know?
I'll tell you why. It's them white women tears. They're gonna quote them tears. That that clears everything out. Casey Anthony used them things and she got away with murdering her daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can understand and start crying. Something about them white woman tears will get you off scot free. Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's what I believe it is. Here's what I believe happened though. I think that when she kept trying to get in that thing, get into his house with the key fob, or trying to open the door, the guy was sitting in the living room. He went to the door to see what it was. As soon as he opened it, she pulled that gun out and shot him. Now they say that the trajectory of the bullet shows that he was getting up or sitting down, but the thing is also he could have been crouching over like somebody have a gun. You kind of back up and it goes down into your chest.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? That's my theory of what happened. I don't believe that door was open. That's stupid. Nobody leaves the door open at time of,
Yeah,
especially
no.
you got kooks like you walking around. If somebody like you live in my apartment, I'm not gonna leave my door open.
Yeah. So did you see those those text messages that
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah, you saw those, like what's your thoughts about those right there?
yeah. She disposed herself. But the
Yeah.
thing is, the defense attorney said that they're not relevant to the conviction, and I'm thinking how not because the whole thing was this is obviously based on race. Would
It
she have
is.
done that? Yeah, if she have done that if that was a white person in the house, a white lady or a white man in the house. So the whole thing, this was the intent. I would feel is based off of race.
It is.
Yeah.
It most certainly is. I mean, anytime that I mean, to me, the story just doesn't make sense. And most
Hmm.
times, when people tell little white lies,
Hmm.
little white lies like that,
Yeah.
it when I first heard it, because you know me, we could smell bullshit. You
Uh
already know. And I mean, when she said
huh.
when she said that she thought it was the wrong apartment, like, come on now, I'm moving into your house and
Uh
moving
huh.
into anywhere. By the time you're done moving, oh, you're gonna know
Yeah.
where the hell
You
you
gonna
live
know
at. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, 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 you're gonna know. And my
Yeah.
thing is that okay, why isn't that taken into account? Who tries to go into the wrong apartment?
Yeah.
My dog does that
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
forget, like sometimes
Uh
he remember we used to live in he remember we used to live in the other place and we lived upstairs. So in this apartment complex, you had the steps right there.
huh.
And this one, because we live on the bottom floor now. Sometimes
Yeah.
he'll still go up the steps. So you mean to tell me that all right, she got the IQ sense of a dog or something like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Just yeah. That's just. I mean, it's just that defense. It seemed they should have came with something better.
Yeah.
But did you hear the 911 call after she killed him?
no, educating that because it's essential for the viewers. I mean, when
Okay.
when
All
I
right.
get
Let me.
this video and put it on my channel, a lot of people don't know,
Okay.
they have never
I'm
heard
gonna
it.
share. I'm gonna share the 911 call, and then we'll discuss it in a minute. Hold on for me.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
then
share the
go ahead.
screen because they showed the 911 call. Hold on. Give me a second.
All right. Let me see.
Trying to get past this advertisement. They got a bunch of advertisement on here. It's on
Mhm.
YouTube. So hold on.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
I could have sworn I parked on the third floor. He was on top there. Hey, Jumanji, I don't think they can. I can't hear the sound of it.
can you hear it?
I don't hear the sound. Can you hear it from your
Yeah, y'all can hear it.
Okay, but I'm
Yeah,
reading
yeah.
the subtitles and everything like that. So
Put the sound on there. Shut.
I think like sometimes did you check that little box on there when you share your screen
Yeah, yeah. I
share?
checked the but.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it could just be on my end. I can't see, but I'm reading the subtitles and everything.
Yeah,
I mean the caption, so to say.
yeah. I think like StreamYard has a problem with that sometimes. I can't get the sound on sometimes.
Okay. So that's her saying stay with me.
Yeah,
I mean anybody can say that. I mean, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Anybody can act like they're being remorseful and everything. People do it in Hollywood
Yeah,
all the time. I mean, I just can't wrap
exactly.
my finger. I just can't wrap my finger around this situation. I can't hold her truths as credible.
Yeah, yeah,
I can't do
exactly.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, exactly. How much? Let me see how much longer she has on this one. Let me see.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Get her off.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. But yeah, man. I mean, it's just it's so it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I mean, it's really hard for any person to really get the words just to wrap around it
but
because I
yeah,
I was always taught that. I mean, from okay, what okay, let's rewind it real quick. Okay, let's say if it was a black
yeah,
cop came in there and shot this white woman in her while she was sitting in her
exactly.
apartment. Would and he said,
Most
"Oh, I
definitely.
thought it was my apartment."
Yeah, yeah.
Our same arguments that we're using, that's what they probably be using on him, saying that
Mhm,
okay,
mhm.
you're going, you know that that's your apartment. You're gonna
Yeah,
know that's
yeah.
your apartment, like you just have a hatred to it. And then let's say if they was having a if he was policing something like President Trump or somebody coming through the through their town or something like that. He was like, "When's this thing over?" or something like that. They're
Mhm.
gonna usually take. They're gonna go get a track record. They're gonna go through all that
Exactly.
stuff. Yeah, they're gonna do
Exactly.
a whole sweep of his record. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
what we need to do is that we need to really be aware. Like it should be a wake up call. I think
Yeah.
my cousin said that this is like a case from 1865 that's just now resurfaced and made its way to
Mm.
2019. That's what my cousin said. And I
Oh,
mean,
what's the
there's
case?
huh,
Well, what's like the case?
I can't remember. Let me see. Let me go to his post on Facebook. It was my cousin Jason Jordan. He had on his Facebook. And I think I don't remember if he shared the actual case in 1865, but I mean, what he was getting at was that okay, things happening back then to
Mhm.
where certain people get off, you
Yeah.
know?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. He said yeah, go ahead.
but what I'm gonna say about that phone call is that the phone call sound staged because she said I was in the wrong apartment at least 15 times. She's not speaking of this
Hmm.
man's condition. If you just shot somebody, you going traumatic.
Hmm.
You worry about that man on the ground shot if it was an accident. You worry about this man shot and like, oh my, he's not breathing. What do I need to do? You know. But she's saying I got in the wrong apartment. She said that 15 times. That means that it
Yeah.
seems like it was staged before she actually called the police because that was the only thing she could really think of to reinforce that. Oh my God, this is why I did it. It's like she was putting the motive out
Yeah.
before she put the motive out before they can convict her.
Yeah, she
You
so
see,
that yeah, so she was trying to put emphasis on that to
uh,
try to basically get anyone who else is analyzing this story to go ahead and say,
yeah,
okay, well, he's why aren't you focusing on him at
yeah,
this
yeah,
time? You know what I'm saying?
exactly,
That's all she was
yeah,
doing. I mean, she's a cop.
yeah,
It was manipulation, in other
yeah, yeah,
words, and they're really
yeah.
good at manipulation like that.
Exactly, and well, you know the laws, and you know how things gonna work in court because you've been to different things. You have to write police, but she knows all that stuff. But it's
Yeah.
like, okay, if you're police, you're trained to do CPR. There was no blood on any part of it. She would did CPR. There's no blood or anything on any of her. So she was
Oh, damn.
talking, not even close to this man. She was not trying to revive this man. It seemed like she
Or
wanted to
even
get a
stop the bleeding.
recording, huh?
Or even try to at least stop the bleeding, or at least try to,
Yeah, start
what?
to bleed.
Yeah,
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 yeah. If you shoot somebody, what's the first thing on accident? What's the
mm,
first thing you're gonna do? You're gonna get to that person. You're gonna say, "Come on, stay with." You're gonna you're gonna
yeah,
be
yeah,
there.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
trying to console them like that. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But
Exactly, most definitely.
did she try to run out and get any type of help or anything
No, no,
like
no,
that?
no.
She just
They
talked.
show her. It's like she's pacing back and forth. So it's like,
Oh my god.
and this is when the police get there, the body cam. She's pacing back and forth, and I'm assuming that's what she was doing when she was on the phone, pacing back and forth, saying, "Oh my God, I was in the wrong apartment. I was in the. If I had accidentally shot somebody, if I accidentally did something, even if I'm in the wrong apartment, that's not my main concern. My main concern is keeping this guy with me till the police come." And it
Mm-hmm.
seems like the operator's not even asking her the condition of the man because if you listen to the phone call, The first thing she says, "I'm an off-duty officer." That's like a code word.
Yeah.
That first thing she said is, "I'm." She didn't say I shot nobody. First she said, "I'm an off-duty
Off duty
officer."
officer.
To key in it to trigger this operator that, oh, okay, we on code now.
Mm-hmm.
And so after that, she kept saying, uh, "I'm in the wrong part." She said that 19 times. If you listen close, you hear the guy in the background moaning like he's taking his last breath. And she's saying, "I need a supervisor. I'm fucked. I'm gonna lose my job." And the operator, normally, if you call for an emergency, I've called 911 a couple of times. It was a pregnant woman. I had to. She wanted me to call because they wanted me to help her deliver because she was out there. And they asked me the condition of the person I'm calling for. This operator did not ask the condition of the dude. So it's like that.
Yeah.
That was a code. I'm off duty officer. So we're gonna
Yeah.
watch what we say. Normally, that off duty officer would ask her, "What's the condition of the dude?" Because the ambulance on their way. What are you doing? What is he doing? Is he breathing? Is his eyes going to back of his head? They ask anything about this guy.
Yeah, because I mean, I've like I said before, like I've also too called 911, because my mom got sick one time, really sick, and I think that she had just got into an accident, and then she was
Mm-hmm.
in so much pain, like she fainted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's actually came to the hospital, and my brother was on the phone. He had the 911 speakerphone. They was mostly asking. They was trying first told him to calm down, try to calm down, that way so he could speak
Mm-hmm.
clearly and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly they're concerned about the victim, but we didn't get that
Yeah.
here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We didn't. We
Yeah,
didn't. Yeah.
yeah. It was mostly like, okay, I've done the deed. Now
Uh huh.
somebody needs to get down here. In other words,
Exactly. The main thing they ask her is where you at, what floor you are, what's the gate code, where you at. That's all they worry about. Where you at? They wouldn't worry about that dude on the ground. And the
no,
thing is, the operator didn't know the operator did not know the race of the guy. But the thing is, she knew that the person was an off duty operator.
yeah,
So it's like we more concerned about you than this man that's dying.
yeah,
Yeah, and it could have been that. Oh, okay. Well, maybe she shot somebody on duty or something. It's like we're not worried about the guy. I've never heard an operator not ask if a person, if you shot a person, what's the condition of the person? Because we send a thing. It's like, where are you at?
yeah,
What floor are you on? Yeah. What do we need to do to resuscitate this man? They didn't do that,
yeah,
and that's
yeah.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, my thing is that this goes back to, let's take the conversation back here. Um, the the attendants, I mean the landlord, the people, they would probably wouldn't be there at 9 o'clock. But I'm just trying
Hmm.
to just figure out as to, we covered this, talked about this before, how was she still able to get in there? And I mean,
Exactly.
I'm trying to wrap my mind around
Hmm.
that because this whole entire key situation,
Hmm.
um, do you think that someone from the apartment complex is an accomplice to this murder? You think could be?
No, no, I don't think. I don't think so. As I said, the witnesses around said they heard her banging on their door. I think she was intoxicated. If you ask me, I don't know
Yeah,
if they
yeah.
did.
My wife said
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. And what's funny is the FBI, whoever, they got a warrant to search this man's apartment. They
mm,
always do that when we're the victim.
yeah,
They look at our background. That's what I was saying. The next day they got a warrant to search this man's apartment, and they say, "Oh, the house smell like weed or marijuana."
so now
They did not search it. They not search this woman's apartment. They not get a warrant to search her thing. They not get her background. They worry about the victim, and they always worried about us, what we're doing. Well, maybe
yeah,
he did something. Maybe he
to
did something
provoke
to
her.
cause himself to get shot. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, because I've heard somebody said that maybe they had a previous relationship or something like that. I've heard
yeah,
some
yeah. I
people
don't.
some people say that. Now I mean, I just haven't. There's so many different stories. Like I mean, I was tuning in to Sinetta TV, and like he had
Mm,
people calling in. They were mainly focused on what the family, how they reacted to it. On that
mm-hmm.
platform, they weren't really too fond of how the family reacted to the whole entire situation and the judge more than anything. Now let's talk about the
Exactly.
judge real quick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Talk
Now,
about that because I got a lot of curse words, but she needs to basically. I think she needs to be fired because what she did, and
yeah.
even allowing a family member to get close to someone who affected, that's not safe thing to do. This dude could have fiend like and he could have actually broke this woman's neck, choked her. You seen that dude with a video? Dude jumped over the table to get the dude. You know how many
Yeah, I
times
seen that.
people in
Yeah.
yeah. How many times people in the courtroom, their family is killed and the murder is they're good and the family member jump over and attack the dude.
Man, when I saw
This
that
guy,
thing, man, that thing almost made me probably me in tears, man. Because I was just thinking, like, I felt I could actually feel that person, that the anger. You know what
mm-hmm,
I'm saying? But I
yeah,
mean, you have this judge, like, she gets off and she goes to the woman. They
mm-hmm,
said they caressing her hair and
exactly, yeah,
everything like that, reading her scriptures and all
uh-huh,
this other stuff. And I
yeah,
mean, my thing is that okay, why are you consoling this woman? Because here it is,
mm-hmm,
y'all talking about, she has the answer to the Lord about it. My thing is, she's put that family into a sort of kind of hell that
mm-hmm,
family hasn't even realized yet because they had to go through the rest of their lives without the family
uh-huh,
member. Now that's
yep,
hell.
exactly.
That is
And that
hell.
that grieving period, a lot of times you're not thinking. Once that grieving period is over, then you start to think more
Yeah,
clearly. Yeah.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, the judge should never have walked around that bench to even go. They don't have no connection to that. So it's
yeah,
like I'm just wondering, like it seems that this whole trial, some of them behind the scene was pulling the strings
yeah.
because a judge never goes and hugs or even touches the accused. You don't do that. That's
No, you
that's
don't.
not your business to do. You know what I'm saying? But
No.
again, it's always those white women tears that
Mm,
always get these people. They always do it. You seen the video when she testified in court?
mm.
You didn't see the video where she testified in court?
No, no, no. I've only seen like little bits and pictures. Most I do like
Okay.
mostly reading and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah,
And so like I've just been reading like a lot of the evidence and everything like that. And I
yeah,
mean, but you can go ahead and elaborate a little bit
yeah. Well,
more.
I'm gonna show it again. I want you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want you to pay attention to this woman's face, man. Now you got kids, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, when kids not crying, they trying to squeeze out tears.
Yeah,
Hold on
yeah.
for a minute.
My kids do
Hold
it
on
all
for a
the time.
minute. Yeah, that's what she was doing. It's like no
Oh
remorse
my
for this
goodness.
woman.
Oh my goodness.
Let me see. Let me see if I see it. Oh man, let me see. Oh no, not that one. Hold on for a minute. Oh man. Okay, hold on. Where is it? Hold on. Let me take this off, man.
I'm gonna try to see if I could. I'm just trying to share
See if
this
I can
into
find it.
different groups. Africa Unite right here. I'm gonna share it in this one.
Oh yeah, go ahead. See if I can find this picture. This woman sitting here act acting like she crying. Hold on. Is this it? Hold on. I should have all this stuff ready. I'm trying to get. I was just want to show. I was just want to show the world what this woman looked like. Fake tears. She cried, dog. That's remorse.
I bet you if we were to
Shit,
try to go in
man.
court like that
Hold
after
on.
doing some mess like this, man, they wouldn't want to hear it. We'll probably get 45 to life or something. No, no, no. This how they do us 99 years in prison. Like
Yeah,
we
yeah,
really gonna
exactly. You
live
know how many?
like we really gonna live that long.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you
yeah. Or
know?
you get 100, consecutive life sentences. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
man, what I'm supposed to die and come back and be served again? Hold on, let me see if I can
Okay.
find.
All right. Yeah, show this and then I'm gonna
Oh, go
tell
ahead.
you a
Yeah,
little
go.
bit. Yeah, but the case that when I did jury duty, I mean that was like some years ago. So I mean I can talk about it now. But this is what went on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
dude killed this guy's brother, right? And so
yeah.
he only served 1 year for it. Black two dudes, both dudes were black,
Yeah.
but he did 1 year for it,
Uh-huh.
right? So then
Yeah, yeah.
the dude was working jobs and everything like that, but he still had some anger towards this person because here it is when he found out that the guy that killed his brother is getting out soon, it infuriated him,
Uh-huh.
and so he was on jobs.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes you have a conversation with a boss, something like that, and
Uh-huh.
he told his boss, he said, "Yeah, when this guy gets out, I'm gonna kill him. You know what I'm saying? If I ever see him again, I'm gonna kill
Yeah.
him." You know?
Mm-hmm.
And so the guy, he lived in Marion. The guy that killed the guy's brother, he lived in Marion. The other guy lived in Florence, no, in my home's my hometown. So
Mm-hmm.
the guy was at a house party and he sees the guy ride through on a
Mm.
moped. And so the guy gives
Yeah.
him a look and gives him a nod like that. And no,
Yeah.
hold, let me back up here. The guy whose brother got killed, he stayed in a place called Marion, and the guy that
Mm-hmm.
is killed, he lived in Florence. I had it mixed up, but anyway, he was at a house party, and that's when he saw the guy
Yeah.
ride through on a moped. And
Mm-hmm.
so he goes to the he goes inside, I guess, his cousin's house, and then
Mm-hmm.
he loads his gun up and everything.
Yeah.
So then he waits for the guy at the end of the road. The guy comes back through. He pulls the gun up. He pops him. Pop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He go, pop, 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 gets him.
Uh-huh.
Guy falls off
Yeah.
the moped. A gun falls out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the lady on the 911 call, she clarified, said the guy saw him at the end of the road. He came back with a gun, shot him. You know what I'm saying? And mostly
Mm-hmm.
their 911 call, they was totally focused on the bodies. I mean
Exactly.
the victim and everything like that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. So going to the trial and everything like that.
Okay.
The
Let me
dude
let me
he
see
ended up.
if I share my screen.
All
Oh,
right,
go
then
ahead.
go
No,
ahead.
go. No, go
Yeah,
ahead.
he
Keep
yeah,
talking.
yeah, he ended up getting like 45 years, and that's because he changed his story up. But he ended up getting 45 years for that. But so then,
Mm-hmm.
like, my thing is this now: why didn't they take into account that the justice system had failed because this is the person that he knew that killed his brother? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just he couldn't even say that. Okay, well, or take it to the account. Look, this person killed my brother, and this is the reason why I did it.
Mm.
Because y'all the justice system failed.
Yeah.
That he
Fail. Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, justice wasn't served. I didn't feel like justice was served.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to take that into an account. So I mean, this whole entire situation is definitely there's definitely a motive behind this,
Mm-hmm.
and we can talk about the other thing a little bit later on. But you can go ahead and share that right there.
Okay. I want you to show when she testified because the jurors, when they had the jurors, two of the jurors, talking about, oh, it was a black woman on it too. I'm not understanding this. How are
Hmm.
black people sitting there caking up for these white people, man? It's like when we get in front of white people, we gotta
Hold the
prove
head
ourselves or
down.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
Hold
come
the
on,
head down.
man. We not on the plantation no more, man. It's like we gotta prove that we not with the whole code. It's like,
That
come on,
we
we
can
gotta get
reason.
on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So let me show you this video of her sitting there testifying, and then the reason I bring it up because one of the jurors said, and this is a black one, they had like look like a gay dude on there, and then a black woman,
Uh-huh.
two
Okay.
jurors, and she talking about well, this is not the same as police shooting other because this woman was remorseful.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
yeah. So that's why you guys didn't give her the whole full sentence. But anyway, let me
Yeah.
get it real quick. And I don't know if you can hear, but see, I try to put audio. I don't know StreamYards. I guess I don't know what's wrong with them, man. They sometimes don't come out. Hopefully, it comes on, but you don't need to hear it. Just look at her face.
Yeah.
Look at her face and see if these are tears.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look at it from on live on my phone.
Uh, let's see if you can see that. Uh-oh. See. Uh, Let me see. It's not making no sound yet. Let me see. Tell me if you can hear it.
Now I just see the it's
Tell me if you can hear it.
I can hear you, but the video's not playing. I mean the sound's not going, but it's
I
playing
just
though.
see the see if I can put it full screen. Okay. Well, yeah, it's no. I can't
Yeah,
hear the sound either.
I'm
But
just seeing
I
her.
don't think it's anything.
I'm just seeing her face, like
Yeah, yeah,
that's the
yeah,
face that she's making.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. It's like she's trying
I
to
mean,
squeeze.
hold
She's
on.
trying to squeeze a tear out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Like, no,
You know,
no, her face
yeah.
ain't even
You know
turning
what?
red.
If I, yeah, I would have did if I was the blank. What's that security? That person that go up there and give him stuff, or he go get the what the plaintiff?
Yeah,
What's that security guard? If I was him, I would have said, "Man, would you like an onion?"
right. Exactly.
Yeah. Would
Like,
you
look
like an
at her face.
onion, man?
No, no, man. Like that is not. No,
Yeah,
no. Because
this,
a lot of times when a lot of people cry, I'm trying to look for her hands. Like, is she trying to at
yeah.
least? I'm just trying to look because most time, man, like if you burst into tears, on your hands are gonna go like towards your eyes. You know what I'm saying? All that pressure's gonna go
Uh huh.
to your
Exactly.
face. And I mean,
Exactly.
I'm waiting for that, and
Exactly.
I could be wrong, but I'm just waiting for some type of some type of motive
It's
to,
nothing.
I'm saying, to just try to at least wipe her eyes, something like that. But I mean, all I'm seeing is just
Exactly.
a sad looking face and everything like that. That's all I'm
Yeah.
seeing. Okay, there
I
she
just see
go. There,
somebody
okay,
trying
there
to
she go
squint.
with do with the
She she
yeah, yeah,
she wiping that mascara. That's what she ain't no tears coming down. This is the driest cry I ever seen in my life, man.
it's a
This remind
doggone
me of my little girl who try to act like she crying.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. My oldest one, she
but
do
again,
that when she knows she wrong and she just try to make some tears, something like that.
yeah. Or back in the day when the other kids getting whooped and it's going to be your turn, you sitting there acting like you crying, so the
Yeah,
person gets pity on you. We be
yeah.
standing in line because my grandma had us standing in line getting whooped, and the other
Oh man.
the other kids getting their butt beat, and we sitting there trying to squeeze our tears to beat,
And see, I
but it
saw
did
that
not
growing
work.
up. That's
See,
why I did. Oh my goodness, man,
look at this woman's
man, oh man,
face, man. Like, look at her. No tears at all. Her face is drier
none,
than the Mojave Desert, man. Yeah, and it's like,
none, man.
come
And
on.
they paused it.
The
That's my
juror
thing.
said
Like
she felt
they
remorse.
look, and
Yeah.
if I was serving that jury, we would have had a
You
hung
froze.
jury. I'm sorry, we 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 would have had a hung jury. Because I
Exactly.
mean,
Exactly. Me too.
I would not about
Exactly.
to
Yeah.
go along
Exactly.
with
Me
that.
too.
No, no. And I mean, my thing is like, why do we always try to find these excuses for? And I mean, I've been trying to be filtered with. Why are we always trying to find these excuses for these white people for what they did and what they still continue to do? You know what I'm saying? I mean, people try to say they try to cleanse it. Oh, y'all just being
Exactly.
too overly y'all being conspiracy theorists. Y'all, it wasn't like
Exactly.
that. She actually did.
Yeah.
No, this is a little white lie. That's what they said. She told a little white lie to try to cover up this murder. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they just need to stop it. They got away with murder.
Exactly.
Now this judge
Exactly.
here, yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. This judge, like she is out. She was totally out of line. And I mean, that's what a lot of people are infuriated
Mm-hmm.
over because not one judge that I know of, and like, okay, for instance, when I was serving jury duty, and this person basically lost his brother, the judge did not get up off the stand, come down and hug
Mm-hmm.
this black man for killing the guy that killed his brother. He didn't do that. They just give them the
Mm-hmm.
get just give them the sentencing, get up, grab their stuff, and go on to their quarters. That's it. But nah,
Mm-hmm.
she's like,
Most definitely.
oh
Yeah.
my God, my God, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Basically
Yeah.
stroking her
Yeah.
hair, doing all
Yeah.
this, that, and the
Yeah.
third. You know what I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
saying? I mean, it's just that's
Yeah.
the part that's just really sick me. And then she gonna sit there and read her a Bible verse.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
mean, just
Like,
the
oh, it's gonna be yeah,
yeah,
it's gonna be okay, sugar. It's gonna be okay, sugar. Don't worry
yeah.
about
I
it.
mean, when are we going? When are we as
Don't
black?
pay. Look,
When are we as black folks gonna
she
stop?
she like don't
Go ahead. No,
she
go
like
ahead. Go
don't
ahead.
pay them she she like don't pay them Negroes no mind, sugar. You all right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. That's the part that just gets me, man. Like, I mean, you are a black person. You know what I'm saying? That's I'm just speaking on a judge. Like
Exactly.
You're an African American or
Mm,
supposed to be African American.
it's mm-hmm,
Why in the hell are you sitting there going to hug this woman for killing this black man? You know that we can
mm-hmm,
smell when something don't seem right. We can smell scams. Like a lot of us, okay, some
exactly.
like this
Uh-huh.
doggone man came to my door one time. It was another black dude, by the way, but
Uh-huh.
I mean, still, I don't trust nobody, black, white. I don't really trust my, especially white people. I watch myself around them. But
Uh-huh.
you're gonna be suspicious of certain things, or certain things ain't gonna sound right, you know? And I mean, I just don't understand that
Most
how she
definitely.
could really buy this woman's story. Because if all the stuff going on with us as black people today, she's sitting up there is going to basically stroke this woman to try to act like, you know, oh, it was just a big mistake. Just going along with, I just don't understand it. Knowing good and well we got hell over here right now. And what we're dealing with is
Mm-hmm.
hell. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand how this judge could really live
Yeah.
with herself
So
and doing something like this.
well, I'm why do you think she did that? Like I'm trying to I try to understand the mindset of a person going through her mind at that moment that you a judge, man? After the sentence pronounced, you walk your behind, you take the cape, the thing, and we don't see you no more to another case.
She knew her.
Why? What was going through her mind at them? Huh? She
I
knew? Oh,
mean,
maybe.
she could. I
And
mean,
that's
I'm
it.
just throwing stuff out. She could have known her due to the fact that she's a she's a police officer, and both of them are in the legal
Mm-hmm.
system. Maybe she could have known known of her. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they went out to eat from sometime. Maybe they had a little known each other. But I mean, my thing is this: they couldn't get
Mm-hmm.
another judge due to the fact that she if she knew her like
Well,
that.
well, check this out. A white person might know you, but let you kill one of the little girls, and you all types of niggas. Hang that nigger.
Yeah,
It's only when we get around white folks, we got to juck and jive and tap dance. Oh yes, sir, master. Don't worry about it.
yeah,
He ain't no threat. You know what I'm saying? We
yeah,
gotta apologize, and we gotta really make white people feel comfortable around it. Stop doing that. We don't
yeah,
have to
yeah,
do that, man. You
yeah. We gotta
know what I'm
stop it.
saying? Fuck them, man. We don't have to worry about. We don't worry about them, man. They don't, it's all cool when we cool with them, but once we go against one of them,
Hmm.
we a nigga just like everybody else. But then
Yeah,
we don't see that. We sitting there, oh, it's okay, baby. And then she don't realize that, man, take that cape off, Judge, and you a nigga just like everybody else. You didn't see this
exactly.
was a black man killed. Yeah. You gonna come yo pick behind that state and hug this woman that killed another black man. Most likely racially motivated.
My thing is, if it was her,
Yeah,
if it was her son, would she have hugged her? If it was
Nicky's
her
in the
son,
room.
oh, what's going on, Nikki?
Exactly. How you doing, Nicky?
Yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Would she have did that if that was her son? I guess a
yeah,
job or keeping her job as a judge is more important than black life. As I
yeah,
said before, OJ Simpson got hella more years for stealing his stuff than this white woman got for killing another black life. OJ Simpson got 33 years for stealing stuff in Las Vegas.
and it was
And
his
this woman
own
killed the
stuff.
black man in his home, got 10 years.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It
just
is
crazy,
ridiculous.
man. And I mean, there's like so many things now pertaining due to the fact of dealing with the family. That's another thing that's been a conversation. We was having a little bonfire, my little family bonfire yesterday, and my wife's mom was just saying that they were very forgiving because their holiness and everything. That so, do you think that religion has played a part in the whole process of forgiving? Because people, we're told to turn the other cheek. I'm not trying to make this too much about religion, but I mean, they swore the tell it's sworn in on the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So do you think that played a long
Yeah.
part of how the family was processing this right here, this situation?
not, not the black people I know, man. Unless you owe a person $20, it'd be 10 years. They ain't forgave you for that $20 they lent you. So how they? I don't know where these black people from, man. Where these black people from?
I don't know
It don't
where.
matter. Ain't that much forgiveness in the world. Ain't that much, man. You know what I mean? You know how many ain't that much forgiveness in the world, and sometimes we confuse the forgiveness. What's that? The forgiveness concept. Forgiveness ain't got nothing to do with a person. What do you call that? A person going through justice. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go to the Bible, they stone people. That had nothing to do with forgiveness. So they
but
take parts of the Bible. Oh, forgive, forgive. You know what I'm saying?
but
But
hey,
they still stone people. People still have to
check
pay
this
for the
out.
punishment.
But check this out though. And you see, now it's time to let's gravitate a little bit. Who has their hands on the Bible? Yeah, I blame. This is what I do. I blame the people that's trying to teach from it. You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I believe eye for an eye. You kill my brother, I'm gonna find a way to take
Mm,
you out. One way,
what's happening?
the permanent solution is that I'm gonna go and I'm gonna kill you. That's the permanent solution. But the real solution, what I could do is I could make your life a living hell. I can get your number and I can get a bunch of people that know you. And once you change, I can call your house all throughout the night, let you not get no kind of sleep or anything like that. And I can probably just bam on your door, just do everything, send people to start doing crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mm,
breaking glass, stuff
most
like that.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I can do stuff
Mhm.
like that. Boycott, you know what I'm saying, form a picket line, you know, at your job, saying that
Mhm.
look, we're not nobody enters into here till the man that killed my brother stands up for justice and tells everybody that he did it. So I mean,
Mhm.
there's different ways around everything, but I blame the religious institutions for teaching that they must turn the other cheek, that they must forgive, because it's getting into our minds. And I mean, the thing about us black people are we're really spiritual people. We really are. We are always, you know, in deep thought and in how we got here, how we got in this situation, and you know, just things such as that. And I mean, it's just that I just think that that's played a big role in this whole entire way that this situation has gone on with the family, because this family should have been acting just like that other family when that white guy killed that black man. That way that father was, he wanted
Mhm.
to sit up there. He wanted to take his ass out right in the courtroom. I see many court cases like that.
Mhm.
No, you don't just don't forgive like that. But then too, I have to back up a little bit and
Mhm.
think that maybe it hasn't really processed in
Mhm.
their minds yet.
Okay. Did white people forgive OJ for killing Nicole? They
Hell
still ain't
no.
forgave that man.
They want him back behind. They're
Hell
happy
no.
he's in jail. Like, well, you see what the good Lord did. He made sure justice was served. You know, that's how they feel about it.
But well, when it comes to forgiveness though, forgiveness is really for you. It's not for other people, man. Forgiveness is to
Yeah,
get
true that.
peace in your heart. Yeah, forgiveness is never really for the victim or anybody else that has something against. Forgiveness is to have peace in your life. So I get the whole concept of forgiveness, but sometimes we don't understand the concept of forgiveness.
Yeah.
I can still kill you and forgive you. You know what I'm saying? Forgiveness is for you. It's not for a person. I can kill you and still forgive you because
Yeah.
it's internally in us that if you take a life, your life deserves to be taken. That's an
Yeah.
internal just even without a court system, anything else, that's built in us. That man, anytime somebody's life get took, in order for that to be amended, somebody else's life has to be took. This is before any Bible, any God was in there. Any
Yeah.
animal, any species on this earth knows that if a, another life has to atone for that, and preferably the one who took
Uh,
that life has to atone for it. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
we misconstrue the idea of forgiveness. Forgiveness is for you. It's really much that I'm not going to spend my whole life carrying this load of grudge because that affects my health. It affects my inner peace. So I'm going to forgive you so I can live peacefully. But I'm not going to allow you back into my circle. I can forgive a child molester, but I'll be a fool to sit there and let this child molester around my kids. You
You
see,
learn.
forgiveness is
Yeah.
not letting this child molester back in your house. Forgiveness is saying, I'm not going to take revenge on you, but I'm going to deal with you at a distance. You see, it's a fool. We confuse forgiveness with foolery.
Right.
That okay, I forgave this person, so okay, I'm gonna let him around my money. He stole my money, so I forgave him. So when he come to my house, I just let money laying around. That's not forgiveness.
No,
That's
not at
being a
all.
fool.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you given that you said that, so do you agree with the I think what was that, a father saying that he could possibly be friends with her?
I think these dudes is thirsty for white women, and I'm sorry,
What
I'm
the
not
fuck?
trying to bash.
No, no, I know
I'm
what you're
not trying
saying.
to
I didn't
bash.
mean to say that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't
not
mean to
trying
say
to
that.
bash these dudes. I know they're grieving, but I think they just like white women. It's like, oh, we want to be friends. Then you want to be friends with somebody that killed your son? No, you ain't got to be friends with this woman. This woman hates you.
Yeah.
This woman hates you. She texts about spraying Martin Luther King people. She texts
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, with paper
This
spray, she
woman
just
hates
pushed
you
him.
with her guts. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is simping at its best. Like, okay, this way we could be friends, and then on the sideline, I'm finna undercover holler at you.
I think
I
she
think
knows
the
she ain't gonna
brother
spend that
and
much
I'm not
time in prison. I think she know that.
because because a conviction don't mean you spend your whole time in prison. You could be on good behavior. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? A conviction is just the time you spend on what do you call that? Under surveillance. Like conviction don't mean you spend your whole time in jail. Convictions mean the whole time you spend sometimes you could be out like not OJ. He's still serving his time, but he's serving on good behavior. So he's supposed to have I
Yeah.
think 33 years. He only served 9, but he still got to serve those 33 years. But it's still under a certain different environment. So she gonna be
Yeah.
out probably 5 years.
Yeah.
Is she good behavior? But if Big Bertha with the cornrows get up in that coochie, you know
Oh
what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah. She gonna
She
turn
gonna
her
hate those five
around.
years.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They gonna give her
Mm-hmm.
hell. Big Bertha need to get to her, but you
Yeah.
think they gonna have her in them normal
Yeah,
prisons with
yeah.
everybody else? You think?
That what they have them protect the country, but the thing is, the guards sometimes leave them gates open. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
James Home,
yeah,
that dude that shot that movie theater,
yeah.
somebody left his gate open.
But I
Not
mean,
that,
something
you
just resonated back in my mind.
know,
Like it seems to me like anytime that we have a white on black crime, you remember Dylan Roof? What they did with him? They took him to Burger King. You
Burger
know what I'm
King,
saying?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they took him to
That
Burger
don't.
King after that stuff that happened. So I mean, my thing is like, why they
Hmm.
always getting stroked when they commit black crimes, but yet and still like,
Yeah,
okay, what was it? The sniper that time? Remember the dude that was doing the sniper and everything like that? Washington D.C. sniper.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
take him.
Uh huh.
They ain't take him to no McDonald's. He ain't get that treat.
Of
He ain't get
course
a hug
not.
from the judge. No, because
Of course not.
he's a
Yeah,
menace to society. I look at this woman, she's a menace to
yeah.
society. She
She is.
is. You sitting there, you gonna bust
And
in somebody's apartment. That's you committed
uh,
murder. You walked into this dude sit there, eat some, and I don't know what kind of ice cream it was, butter pecan ice cream, because I'm saying butter pecan, because that's what we like. You know, so I can't eat because I'm lactose intolerant. But I mean, but still, he's sitting down there, chilling, relaxing in the house.
yeah.
Very successful black man.
Hmm.
Why isn't that taken into account of that? He lives in this nice
Um.
apartment complex. Nobody's not even talking. Nobody's not even really putting that
Uh,
into account. This was a
but
successful black man on his way to success.
and but the thing is, not just sitting, but he being productive. He was going to be something about himself. Dude was being an accountant, and I think he came from a rich family. I think he's not even from out here. He's from like another. He's not even from. He's not American. Like not from out here. He's indigenous to another place, but he came out here to become an accountant.
Yeah,
So he comes from a wealthy family. If you look up his last name, he comes from a wealthy family. Um, but it's like, yeah, they and even that dude that shot the cops, they said the robot and blew that dude to smithereens.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And who Dylan Root, who paid for that Burger King? Dylan Root ain't paid for that mess. They took him to celebrate.
Yeah, yeah. That's what they
I
did.
think, and I think, I watched, what's his name, Emotep, and he says interesting that they are, what they're doing is they are, helping white people to feel comfortable with oppressing black people. So when a black person is shot by a white policeman or any policeman, it don't matter what color, because we know black policemen are the most coonish individuals. The black policeman become harder at you than the white policeman sometimes. And so when a policeman shoots an unarmed individual and they get off, this is making white people feel comfortable. This is bringing in their membrane
Yeah,
that they're comfortable with oppressing us.
yeah.
Because do any of them actually go to trial? Do any of those white policemen that shot the person that shot Philip who killed them, or that what's the guy that he was in that car and the policeman shot him in the car with his kid in the back seat?
Oh, I know what you're talking about, and that's the thing that I can't really remember his name, but I do remember the case. So many of them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
so do they even go to trial? They don't even go to trial. It's an inner thing. Like, Joe Winters had a backroom judicial committee.
yeah,
It's an inner thing. And
yeah.
they do it within inner. They don't even go to trial. They just lose their job.
Yeah, exactly. Hey,
But anyway,
I'm gonna
Willow
share
P.
my screen real quick. 'Cause I got something I want. You probably seen this right here
Okay,
before. Yeah, hold on a second. Let me see.
okay. Well, I was going to show it. It says Willoughby says the rumor true that she can appeal.
Get
See,
out in a year. Yeah,
I'm
appeal in a
not too
year.
sure. That Willoughby. Yeah, see, I'm not too sure. I can't speak on that, so I'm not too sure if she can
Hey,
appeal.
you see this right
Yeah,
here?
I'm not too
Can
sure
you
because
see it?
once you
Can you see?
convicted, hold on for a minute. Let me share.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna share it
Yeah.
real quick. Hold on. Okay. Let me take this off real quick. Hold on. Yeah, we got Nikki in the room. Hey, Nikki, you want to come on? You want to come on and spit your piece? Cause it seems like you got a lot to say. If you come on, I'll share your link.
Yeah,
Since she got a lot to say.
yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
Nikki, if you want to come on the broadcast and spit your piece, I'm gonna be on for how long we on? Be on
We
for
be on
like
an hour.
20 more minutes.
Yeah, 21 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be on for like 20 minutes. So if Nikki want to come on, I'll give you a link. Let me know if you want to come on. All right. So yeah, what?
This is basically this is her, I think, Facebook, and she says honored to receive the endorsement from the officers at Dallas Police Association. Grateful for your continuous support. Keep Kemp in the 204th re-elect Judge Tammy Kemp accountable, compassionate, and fair. You know what I'm saying? So
Fair.
just like yeah,
Mm.
yes. Just like so, she has association, deep association with, so of course she's a judge. I mean, so she automatically is. But
Oh, of course.
here
Yeah,
it
of
is,
course.
here it is. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like this case was totally biased, totally, totally biased, and this right here played a
Exactly.
huge role
Exactly.
into how
Okay.
everything has transpired. You know? Yeah, but
Exactly.
I'll remove that.
To me,
Yeah, I
I
just
mean,
want to
I'm
just
not a
share that
conspiracy.
right there.
I'm
You know what
not.
I'm
Okay, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but to me, it seemed like somebody behind the scenes was pulling strings, man. That's just me because this was unusual. A lot of stuff was unusual with this case, man. I've never seen. I've never seen a judge
saying?
come from behind the stand. I've never seen a person his brother got killed. Person go ask the. I've never seen that. And then for you to sit here and get the conviction is 10 years. See the thing,
Yeah,
but I got to give credit to the jury though because they did manslaughter. See, the murder. Murder is mean that you went there with the intent to kill. Manslaughter mean it
uh-huh.
was like something that happened at the spur of the moment. See,
Yeah,
whoever came in, I think the judge tried to use the castle doctrine. Whoever came in there,
uh-huh.
they said that she could use castle doctrine, and the jury rejected want to put murder on her. But it's like, okay, we're gonna do
Yeah,
murder, but still, we're gonna give her 10 years. I mean, you might as well give her manslaughter. You know what I'm saying? Gave
might
her
as well.
manslaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
goes. It's like my screen froze. Hold on. Did my screen freeze?
Yeah, yeah. Hold on a second. I was doing some crazy stuff. No, no, no. Hold on. I got to hold on.
Cause no, it looked like I'm drinking, and I ain't drinking nothing. Hold on. Because yeah, because homicide. See the thing, and think about us black people. And they be for the opie dope. You know what I'm saying? They throw us for the
Man,
opie
that's
dope
the
because
thing.
we
That's the
hold
thing.
on. Let
Half
me see if
of us don't even read it at
yeah.
all. Yeah, half of us don't.
It's like a criminal sit there
Yeah,
know
a
more
lot of
law than the average Joe. Yeah, hold on for a minute. Why am I froze? Am I froze? Hold on. Let me see if I can stop sharing it. Hold on.
yeah, you froze.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I sit here with this drink to my lip. But anyway, see, see, in law terms, common law terms, murder has a higher sentence than manslaughter because you kill with the intent to kill.
Mhm.
Manslaughter means it was something incidental. Like you went there to fight, and somebody put a gun on you. You put a gun on them, and you end up getting the best of them. Or
Yeah.
vehicular, you accidentally kill somebody. Homicide means you killed somebody. Manslaughter means accidental. It was intentional. So I give you credit
Mhm.
for saying we want murder. You know what I'm saying? And let me see. Hold on.
Yeah.
See, live stream be crazy, man. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, so the murder conviction would have gave her 5 to 99 years in jail. The manslaughter would gave her 2 to 20. They might as well gave her manslaughter if they was gonna give her 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So why didn't we give her
Yeah.
murder and didn't give her the least that she didn't give her? They might as well give her 5 years. I don't understand how you
Might as
sitting
well.
there saying, okay, no, we gonna reject. Yeah, we gonna reject the manslaughter. We gonna give her the least that we can. I might as well give her manslaughter because I think
Now
the
when I
judge
did
went back there and told.
yeah, now when I did jury
Oh, go
duty,
ahead.
like we didn't get the okay, it was like this. And I mean that's another reason as to why, not everybody has served jury duty before. But when I did it, our only task was to find out if this person was guilty or not guilty. And so it was like this. Um read took all the evidence. That's when we took a vote. One person said guilty, person said not guilty. Then we was trying to still figure out, get everybody on the same page, and that was just our only task, just to figure, just say guilty or not guilty. Then we didn't sit down and actually say that, okay, we think he should get 10 years. We think, they should get 99 years. They should be up under prison. No, we just basically took a vote, and then that was just how we did. We listened to the 911 calls. We looked at all the evidence. We looked at the body. We looked at the guns that were used, everything, the place, and just so that we can basically give um a proper judgment, so to say, because a lot of it is a judgment. You're just judging basically because you weren't actually there. But that was our only task. But I just feel as though, like, it's it's a lot that's going on, more than what we know. There's more. There's got to be
Exactly.
some more evidence. There's an accomplice out there. This case was not handled right at all. It wasn't. There's a lot of foolery. There's some hot fuckery going on, so to say. And I mean, that's just all the bottom line. There's a conspiracy going on. It definitely is. Racism still alive. They just conceal it, and that's what I say. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, even at my job, people, they like, we start, the conversation comes up about how black people are being treated, they are still being mistreated. Even the people at my job, they kind of like brush it off, be like, oh man, y'all just ain't nothing really like that. It was like, nah, y'all just don't understand, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all don't live in our skin. There's it's still going on today. That's just all I can say. It's still going on today. And I mean, a person who is not conscious. I mean, we have a lot of unconscious black folks that's walking around here. And the reason why we haven't gotten out of our situation, because a lot of us are still asleep and need to wake up. You know what I'm saying? People need to start watching Hidden Colors. Now put them on board with a lot of stuff. I think Jumanji left his own live stream. You still there, Jumanji? Okay. Well, I'm gonna run the show. Okay, let me share my screen real quick. Let's see here. Let me share my screen real quick. See, share entire screen. Uh, let's see. Did it go? Oh no, I think he has to do that. Thing. But anyway, I was trying to show this picture. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but basically it's like this. It was saying during the sentencing, prosecutors had showed the jurors text messages from 2018 in which Guyger mocked black cops she served alongside, and basically she was complaining about having to work long hours on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and she was making comments like, "When does this end?" and putting LOL, and identified Officer texted Guyver during the 2018 parade on MLK Day, and she responded, when yeah, somebody texted her and it was like, when this is in, something like that, and she said, when MLK is dead, and then, oh wait, then later on somebody was saying that something was going on in the crowd. There's a lot of people there, and then she was just saying, just spray, just push them and spray and pepper spray the area. So I mean, my thing is, like, off the bat, like, she has no respect for black people. Jumanji says internet is messing up. Yeah, don't worry. I'm still I'm trying to just drop everything. But uh Jumanji, do you want me to go ahead and close out with something? Real quick. I mean, I can close out if you want me to, since your internet's is acting up. But I'll still answer these questions though. If anybody has anything they want to add, just go ahead and drop it in there. You know what I'm saying? Because I at least want to keep it on for at least 20 minutes. Willow B says, I thought at one point she said, shoot first, all questions later. I haven't read that yet, but I mean, I'm pretty sure, so she probably did say some mess like that. But on a side note though, did you all know that the neighbor that the neighbor that basically gave the testimony when I was wearing the Dragon Ball Z shirt, um, he got killed Friday. Yeah, they killed. He got killed Friday, and I mean that's something that a lot of people don't know. I've read sources in which in which talk about that, but Jumanji oh yeah, Joshua Brown, yeah, the neighbor got killed. You could look it up and just verify the source. You know what I'm saying? Because I read it from TMZ and everywhere. But I'm just going to say this and just to go in the closing. You know what I'm saying? But it's like this. Um, you may not agree with what I'm about to say, but it's my opinion, so I deserve to have that opinion because I'm exercising my political right or freedom of speech. But you know, people say that like all lives matter, but clearly in this day and age, that's null and void. Like I'm just not really understanding like what's really going on because I thought that when you kill someone, it's murder, and if you're killed in your own home, you are
Man,
murdered. You know what I'm saying? So what is it? What?
man, goddamn, they kicked me out my own thing, man.
Yeah, you
Tell
want
it.
me? Yeah. I'm telling you, man. They trying to look. The government don't like conscious black folks. Okay, I'm telling you, the government they don't like conscious black folks. All right, and those are
Okay,
facts.
yeah. Yeah, we probably got. If you want to keep going, man, but yeah, I'm not. They're not letting me back home, man.
Oh, it's in the black screen.
Yeah.
See, man, this channel that you have right here, it's just there's so much conspiracy that's going on, and yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and close out. And again, like I was saying, I thought when you kill somebody, what I'm saying, that's murder. Or if you're killed in your own home, you are murdered, right? So I mean, my thing is this, people. 10 years for murder is not enough. What this woman needs is
Exactly.
give them like they give it to us, 99 to life or something like that. Because when we get caught, or if a brother get caught for moving some marijuana or something like that, he gonna get more than just 10 years. He gonna get 50 years. They're gonna go back in time to try to bring something else to try to put in with this sentence. You know what I'm saying? The sentence that he's having right now. But I mean, what I'm getting at is that there's no type of equality here. They say that all people are supposed to be the same. Nah, that's bullshit. We are not like them in this society. You can't be equal to a white person here in America. You cannot. I'm sorry. Even and this person was successful. It wasn't like that he was actually committing some type of crime or something like that. He was minding his own business, chilling in his own house. I
Hmm.
mean, you can't even be safe in your own house. And this is the thing. Um, a lot of people don't know this, but if you're a not everybody has read what they say about America when you're going to travel here. They tell you to try to stay away from large groups of people, from churches, sporting events. That's what they tell you when tell other people that come to travel into this country. They tell them to be careful, don't be in no churches and places that like that. So I mean, my thing is this: like we're not even safe in our own homes anymore. And I mean, this back to what this woman, my beef with her, this whole entire situation, the evidence, you know what I'm saying? And what people are doing is that, they're looking at the way that she was being remorseful and everything, sobbing and everything like that. But anybody can act like they have deep remorse for something. You know what I'm saying? But most of the part, and I'm just gonna review my questions, and this is how me and Jumanji just open this conversation up. How the hell do you walk into a wrong apartment? I mean, it's just real crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna know that apartment is yours. Like my apartment here. Okay, it was blood, literally blood, sweat, and tears moving to this apartment, lifting furniture. I'm gonna know where this goddamn apartment's at. By the end of the day. Matter of fact, forever, as long as I'm living up in there. I don't care if you drunk. I've been drunk plenty of times coming home. You know what I'm saying? Getting out the Uber or me and my wife walk, being out and stuff. I come home many times drunk. I'm still gonna find my goddamn apartment. I'm not gonna go to the up the steps to the wrong apartment. I'm not gonna do that. So I mean, this woman was able to sit up there and tell a little white lie, and that's what this is, a white lie, talking about she ran to the wrong apartment. I mean, come on. You're going to know certain things are going to stand out when you do something, when you try to get to something that is not yours. It's kind of like this, okay? I've seen older women walk into You know what I'm saying? They may try to go to the wrong car or something like that. Hell, even younger people sometimes do that. You know what I'm saying? But aside from all the the misinformation that's been given out and everything like that, I just feel as though like the family really needs to to reevaluate their belief system and how it has affected them. And I mean, we need to take that into account because I mean, like Jumanji
Right.
said, forgiveness is for for that person, not for everybody else. But I mean, but come on, man, there's got to be something that's inside of your heart. Be like, look, I'm just trying to be right for the Lord. I'm not supposed to hold any grudges, you know what I'm saying, everything like that. But I mean, there's so many ways you could look at it. And I mean, this woman clearly, she violated one of the rules of the book. And reason why I'm using the book, the Bible, is because they're sworn in on the Bible. Do you I forgot the thing goes. Tell the truth, nothing but the truth. So help you God. You know what I'm saying? They sworn on the Bible to tell the truth and everything like that. But thou shalt not kill. And she violated that. You know what I'm saying? Clearly. But I mean, it's just that my thing is that
Mm,
I'm just lost for words, honestly, and I mean, I'm trying to close out on a
yeah,
good note,
exactly.
but I
Yeah,
mean, I
exactly.
just feel as though like it's so much that is up in the air about this. And I mean, to me personally, it really makes you question,
Yeah, exactly.
if I was still a believer, but I mean, it would make me really question my belief system. It really would. And question, like,
Mm,
why did this happen? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I was thinking that, okay, maybe a person can say this,
yeah.
if you are a believer, maybe it's there, maybe God and the devil are making a bet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm being put to the test, like Job. You can try to say that, but I mean, my thing is that I just don't feel like I can't imagine saying the killer of my brother or any of my family members that I'm gonna befriend this person. It's just not in my heart. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
It's just not.
well. First of all, can you hear me, MKT?
Yeah, you sound good, man. Glad to have you
Can you hear
back.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Glad to have you back.
First of all, man, I want to say that wasn't nothing but the goddamn devil, man, kicking me off my own show, man. But okay, it's not. I wouldn't say so much about the book because the same book that was used to keep slaves enslaved was the same book that Nat Turner used to uplift them and free them.
Yeah,
So during slavery, when we were taught to read in the church sessions or the congregations at the slave quarters, they had to have one white dude in there to listen and monitor what he was talking about.
yeah,
So it's not so much the book; it's the interpretation. A lot of these black preachers are cupcaking to these white governors because they funded by them. You
mm-hmm.
know, listen to these black preachers. A lot of these black preachers are funded by the Republican parties, and they'll sit there and they'll support the Republican Party, and they'll tell their members to support the Republican Party. So they pay for it. A lot of these members are sold out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They sit there and sing on so. Oh yeah, I'm sold out to Jesus. No, you sold out to that governor that's paying you, brother. You ain't sold out
yeah,
to no doggone Jesus because Jesus didn't carry money with him, man. His disciples did that.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So you ain't sold out to no doggone. You sold out to the government, whoever paying you. So it's not. I wouldn't say so much the book is the interpretation. Whoever tells you what that's supposed to say. But
yeah.
we as black people, man, um, I hate to say it, but as a community, man, I don't think we have a community, man. Black people don't have a community.
Now we're broken up
I said
until we
we have
yeah. Go ahead.
we have communities even within even before we brought over here, man. It's like we were not united. We were never united, man. um Africa is a continent. We were built off of tribes. One
Yeah,
tribe wins against the next. We were never united. So it's not that we were disunited because white people came and stepped in. We were disunited because that's human nature, man. It's all about
yeah,
selfishness. But in America, as a community, if we want to survive out here, we need to wake up and see that we are being legally exterminated by the police, the
yeah,
Gestapo. You know what I'm saying? The Gestapo, which is the police in America, is legally eliminating us. And what this trial showed me is that you can have a black judge. You can have black people in a juror. That don't
Mhm.
matter, man. These cops is gonna blow our brains out and go home with a family and not get a second thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I think knowledge is the main thing that's gonna help us, but
Yeah,
it's gonna take because a lot of us, to be real, man, a lot of us in this generation is lost, man. A lot of us as black people, you can't tell them anything. They worry about themselves. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And I don't mean to go off on a hinge, but it's just
No, you
a lot
good,
of
man.
us, and yeah, I would hope to see that we reunite, but I don't think it's gonna happen in our generation. But what this child more than anything is that you can have a black judge, man, a black woman sitting there in that pulpit or that judge seat, and still sit there and try not to convict this white woman.
Well, let me tell you something
And
though.
that's ridiculous,
If
man.
you
You
don't if
expect?
you if you don't mind, can I add on a little bit? No, I didn't want to. I know I
Oh,
had my little.
go ahead, man.
Yeah, but I was gonna say this right here
Yeah, go
though.
ahead. No, go ahead.
Um, I was gonna say this. You know, you brought up Nat Turner, and my thing is that I got two things to say in conjunction to that. Who sold Nat Turner out? You know, it was one of the
Oh, who sold up?
slave.
It was other
Yeah,
slaves,
yeah.
elder
So I mean,
slaves. Yeah.
okay, and due to the and give it to the fact that I've actually studied in on my particular area of the reason as to why well, that's a different subject. I can't really go into that. But I'm just gonna say this. Um Uncle Tom Sambos have been doing this for a while. They this is one of the main
Hmm.
things which has been a sort of a letdown for our people because we sell each other out, you know. And I mean, it's kind of like this. Okay, what's the main thing they push about Martin Luther King? You know what I'm saying? They push that, okay, he helped us get segregated. My mom even told me that Martin Luther King was going to be in paradise with us because he helped bring Watchtower together. All the witnesses, the Kingdom Halls got segregated. That's what my mom told me. Look, that's my
That
mom.
that's the
Let's
only
not laugh
reason.
at my mom.
That's the only reason. That's the only reason, huh?
That's what she told
Because he a watchtower,
me. No,
man.
yeah, that's because he
Come
brought
on,
the
you.
he brought the witnesses together.
I'm a, I'm a, I'm gonna let you finish MKT. I'm gonna do Kanye West, but truthfully, I think MKT was an informant, man. I think Martin Luther King was an informant, man. Truthfully, I don't think he was. I think he was an informant. You know, Farrakhan just got blasted for being an informant last year.
Yeah.
Farrakhan was an informant. I think Martin Luther King was an informant. If anything, I would go more for Malcolm X and his stance than Martin Luther King. I think
Yeah.
Martin Luther King was an informant. But go ahead, anyway. Go ahead. I didn't mean
But,
to strike.
but okay, you good. You led me on. Nah, but you good though. See, man, me, you got chemistry. We might not believe it the same way, but we got chemistry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Thanks
yeah,
for
yeah,
leading,
yeah, yeah.
thanks for
Exactly.
leading me into the Martin Luther King thing. Okay, did you ever hear what okay, again, Martin Luther King bringing up mostly about what you call it, segregation and everything like that. Did you ever hear what the last conversation that he had between Harry Belafonte?
No, I didn't hear that.
Martin Luther King said he said this. He says, I was pushing segregation. This he says a couple of days before he died. He said I was pushing segregation, but I fear I may have integrated my people into a burning house.
Mm.
So before he
So
died, he know that he may.
MKT, you believe we
Yeah.
were better?
Hold on, you say what now?
We were better doing segregation, or do you believe we as black people were better doing segregation or doing integration? What do you believe?
I
Because
look
I
at it
believe we
like
were
this.
better doing integration. I believe we were better.
We had our own communities.
Oh, I'm sorry, did you freeze?
We can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah,
Okay, yeah. We were more together, in other
yeah, I hear you.
words.
Go ahead.
But you see, they busted that down. Okay, it's like this. You know Central Park in New York, right? Do you know
Uh-huh.
that? And this is how this you probably don't know this. You know Central Park and everything. What was Central Park before it was Central Park?
I'm not sure. I'm not from New York. I'm not
It
sure.
was everybody right now. This is a little history lesson for you. This you can get. This is knowledge. Okay, look up Seneca Village. Seneca Village was a community owned by black people. They booted those people out basically, and then they established Central Park. So Central Park in New York was a community that was mostly black, but they took them out just to put Central Park in there.
Uh-huh.
So that should go ahead and
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
you. That should tell you that
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
this shit is real. This shit is real. That we were
Uh-huh.
better. We was trying to push for us to all come together. But I mean, we ended up fucking ourselves in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that think about it. Think about how much stuff we've done. We excel in sports. Um, hell, we even invent the stoplights. We have so many inventions. We are far superior. And then they try to say, oh, well, we were uncivilized, but yet and still the cotton gin, for instance. I know I'm kind of bouncing around, but I'm just trying to show you all examples at what's really going on. They're trying to learn from us so that they can, sooner or later exterminate us. But if we don't all come together, then that's the problem. We got to get up under the same roof or the same understanding. But for instance, I mean, let me back up here, like I was saying before, inventions like the cotton gin, stoplights, even toilets, cars, everything like that, everything in the nature. We invented all that stuff. I can go down the whole entire list of all the stuff that black people have invented. But you see, the problem is that we've all got to get up on the same roof. So let's think about it now. What if we were to take that knowledge and all put it into our communities and all put it to ourselves? The Chinese, they do it. They stay in their own culture. You know what I'm saying? They're up in Africa
Oh, most
right now.
definitely.
The Chinese are, yeah, they're up in Africa, you know. And I mean, what a lot of people don't know is that, for instance,
Uh-huh.
us African Americans, we are able to get dual citizenship, apply for dual citizenship in Ghana. You know what I'm saying? It's not something, that's why a lot of people, they say,
Mm-hmm.
oh, well, you so bent on Africa and everything, why don't you go back? We ain't gotta move back. We can just apply for dual citizenship and start commercing back and forth, saying, starting business, stuff like that. Like, we're able to do it, but it just takes time. I mean, it's not something that can be
Yeah.
done
Yeah,
overnight.
keep talking, MKT. Hold on for a minute. Keep
Yeah,
talking. Hold on.
yeah, but I mean, it's not something that can be done overnight. Like, it's something that, what I'm saying, perhaps later on down the line, someone who is in position to really start to do some of this stuff, they can go ahead and put these plans into motion. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's all it takes. I mean, we just gotta get ourselves on the same level, you know. And I mean, well,
Okay.
how do we do that? We
Okay.
just gotta continue just to putting knowledge into our brains. But you got a book there?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say that when they say go back to Africa, what people realize is that the America funded a whole trip back for black people to go back there. It's called colonization. They want to
Yeah,
send us back to Libya.
yeah,
What this is that after we built this country up during slavery, they had a whole campaign to send us back. This book right here, I recommend this book to anybody, man. It's taught me because when I first created my YouTube channel, I was going after black women. And I thought black women was the whole problem of the black community. I'm gonna admit that. When I first created my YouTube channel, after I read this book, this helped me realize that no, this helped me to change my whole perspective of things. This helped see that stand from the beginning. This book right here, if you haven't got it, please go get this book, man.
definitely
This
gonna get
book
it.
will help you understand that. Yeah, this book will help you realize that before 1492, they had a whole agenda to produce white supremacy. But it helps us see that when we were in slavery, well, hold on for a minute. Something called colonization. They want to send all people back to Africa. Okay, but the thing is, what America does is that what they would do is they would take over a country and use that country. So if they send us back to Africa, what they do is all they do is go over there and blow that country up and take over that country, just
Yeah,
like they do Iraq and all these other. If you ever seen what's it called? Winter Wars of Osama bin Laden. This dude went and interviewed all the Iraqis and people from the Middle East, and they really said how they felt about America. And all of them said that America wants to dominate. What America did is they funded Saddam Hussein, they funded Osama bin Laden. What America do is that they know that these Middle Easterns fighting over land. What America do is they will fund one part of that fight to fight against the other one, and once the smoke is cleared, America come and take that land from them.
Yeah.
So you can send us back to Africa through colonization, but what they gonna do in Africa? They finna come over and take that land. And
Yeah.
I think even one of the former slaves, he said, I'm not gonna go back to Africa because I'm gonna become a slave again. Mustafa Gassa, have you ever read him?
No, I haven't.
Okay, Mustafa Gassa was kidnapped from his homeland by another African tribe, and when he was sent over to America, he learned an apprenticeship
Mhm.
because they used him as slave to load cargo on ships. Once slavery was over, he took the knowledge he learned from slavery and created his own business. And they said,
Okay.
well, once you go back there, he said, if I go back to Africa, the slavery system is still over there. I'll become a slave again. I can come over here and learn from working as a slave to create my own
Mhm.
business. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they use colonization. It's called colonization. They started sending us back to Libya over in Africa. They did a whole campaign of that to send us back over there. But the whole thing is like, okay, why am I going back over? I was never over there. I built this country. No, what we could do as black people, create our own economy, our own government, and build from there. Why we need to go to a country that been ravaged by the Arabs? They go
Yeah.
over there and take the gold from and the salt from the African people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to cut you off.
No, you good. No,
I'm
no,
just
no,
trying to
now
bring a
you
point.
good. Now you
Yeah,
good. And I mean, just my thing is
yeah,
that, what I'm trying to push is mostly like, commercing. You know what I'm saying? Not so much as
yeah.
to go ahead and relinquish your United States citizenship, but just have a place to go because you never know when shit might pop off. You know what I'm saying? If they were for right now, we seeing me, this may be the very beginning of
Mm,
something. It just very much could be. Just a bunch of
mhm,
silent genocide. In other words, where in the hell are you going to go if it is?
mhm,
What are you going to
mhm.
do? I mean, you just never know. And I'm not trying to sound too much like a conspiracy theorist, but I mean, doggone it, what are we going to do? Where are you going to go? You know what I'm saying?
But
I mean, it very much could be.
okay, but I'm gonna speak.
Go ahead,
But
go ahead. And then after
Africans,
that, I want to share this thing just
okay,
to try to verify my thing about Seneca
okay.
Village. But go ahead.
African people don't like us though. Africans deep down, they don't like us. They think we are savages the way the media portrays us. If you went into
Mhm.
Africa, okay, I'm black like you, but a lot of Africans they look down on us. When the Africans come over, Nigerians stuff, they look down on us. They don't like us. Africans don't like black people. They think we savages because what the media puts off to the old world is how we are. You know what I'm saying? So if we went to Africa, okay, we could do a citizenship, but when they look at us, Africans view us the same way white people view us. We're savages, and that we're not the trouble. Africans, when come over, Nigerians, I'm gonna admit, them are hardworking individuals. But when they come over here, they look down on us, man. They
Yeah.
they really do. They look down on us.
And I
They
mean,
if we were to
I,
go back to Africa,
hold on, I can't
oh, go
hear you.
ahead.
No, no, I mean,
Uh,
I guess because it's a matter of which area, because everybody has just different viewpoints when it comes to that. And I mean, I have a video that's coming up with XJW that's in Nigeria. He's a he's having a
mhm,
hard time over there because family just basically disowned him. You know what I'm saying over there. So I mean, we're supposed to be doing video. And I mean, I asked him that question. I'm like, how do y'all view us, or how y'all view African
mhm,
Americans? And he said, well, some
mhm.
people have that viewpoint that y'all are act like y'all are better than us over here. And but I mean, it just depends. Everybody has different views about it, But he said, I said, how do you feel about it? And he just said, oh no, I mean,
Uh huh.
I just look at y'all as us, in other words, in a sense. So I mean, it just depends on which
Yeah.
area, because you got to remember, Africa is a continent. You have
Yeah. Yeah.
different
Yeah.
areas, different
Exactly.
nations. Now, one thing they do to us
Mhm.
to mentally condition us so that we won't ever look back to that continent is what they do is this: they show us these starving babies with the big stomachs and everything like that, but they never
Mhm.
do show us
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
actual cities. They don't focus on that. What do they do? Also,
Yeah.
too, they try to, it's that, one thing about Egyptology, because I mean, I don't want to say I'm heavy into it, but I mean, my thing is this about Egyptology: a lot of it is a white supremacist push. When I mean Egyptology, I mean the representation of it. They kind of like not look
Mhm.
at certain things on the walls. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when they show images from the past, you see their stuff in Rome. They had their noses untouched, but when it comes to our stuff, our noses is all messed up. All
Mhm.
you sit there and look at anything. But what am I trying to get at here? They condition your mind so that you will not see that which was once you. You know what I'm saying? Or they
Mhm.
don't want you to not look at it, to not go back to where you actually come from. You know what I'm saying? And I
Mhm.
mean, like I said
Mhm.
before, there's different people, different agendas that's being pushed on us. And certain people, and I will agree with you, certain people from Africa say, oh no, they're not our people. Do you have
Mhm.
to realize this? Their education system is messed up big time.
Mhm.
They Do you
Mhm.
think we got it bad over here? They have it really bad. Sometimes some of these places, their library is nothing but a room with about 3 books. That's their library. I mean, I
Uh-huh.
know it's funny, but yeah, some of these places, their library. So I mean, a lot of times they don't know about certain
Uh,
places. Like the brother I talked to, the XJW, I'm gonna do a collaboration with in Nigeria. He didn't know about Elamina Castle or
mm.
Cape Coast dungeon, I call it now. He didn't know nothing about that. Like, you know what Cape Coast
Ain't
Elamina Castle
ain't
is.
well, no, I
He
never no, I never
okay.
no, I never studied him. But I'm saying that if you from Africa, you should know that stuff. That's your natural
He doesn't
history.
know, but he doesn't know. See, he's from Nigeria, but they don't educate
Yeah.
them. They don't educate them on
That's
that
crazy,
stuff
man.
about the Portuguese rolling their Jesus, while you have um um children, little babies and men and children up under the dungeon, while up under the church basically, and they was sitting there around feces to while they was sitting there getting their holy on. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, my
Listen.
point is this: they it's they condition us. They have this mind thing that's going on. You know what I'm saying? They really did number us. But until we realize where we get our tans from, where we come from, we're not going to really, we're going to stay asleep. We're going to continue to let them do this to us. But right now, what we need to do is that we need to be trying to get this judge removed. And that's just back to this conversation. But let me share
Mm,
Seneca Village real quick. If I can share my screen real quick, just so
okay.
that, because I like to,
Oh, go ahead.
yeah, I want to close out on this note because it's 5:38 now,
Go ahead.
and everything. But
But yeah, but
I'm can
if
you see it now?
go ahead. But okay, thing. And then
Okay,
we'll
can you
end it out because we went from the white woman to Africans hating us. I want to keep on a white woman, man. Let's keep on a white woman.
but look, it's still it's still on that. It's just okay. Look, it's like this. You can continue to talk about something, but what are the solutions though? You know what I'm saying? And the solution to this
Yeah,
problem
that's it.
is
That's it.
we
Yeah.
need to realize what's going on, because
Mm-hmm.
this situation, the verdict's already been given out, but the solution is okay. We need to be writing that court system and trying to get this thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
trying
Exactly.
to get this thing adjusted. And also, too, we need to realize that we need to start really pushing and understand what's going on. When I mean pushing, we need to realize what's going on. We need to push for justice, in other words, and we need to start
Mm-hmm.
becoming unified. So we could all be on the same page, so we won't have to question that person for getting us. So we could like be all on the same page. So we won't have to question anything. But is my screen
Mm-hmm.
being shared?
Oh, hold on. Let me share it real quick.
Yeah, I just wanted
Oh,
just to
yeah. Share it now, right here.
okay, I'm gonna read that. This is
Yeah,
Seneca
share it
Village.
right now.
Okay, this is Seneca Village, and you see the location Seneca Village in Central Park. It was right there. Okay, I'm gonna read it. It says Seneca Village was a settlement of mostly African American landowners in the borough of Manhattan in New York City at the present time of as present site of Central Park. It was founded in 1825 by free blacks, the first such community in the city. Nearby settlements came to be inhabited by several other minorities, including Irish and German immigrants. And it goes on to read Seneca Village exists to 1857 when it and other nearby settlements were torn down for the construction of Central Park. The entirety of the village was destroyed except for one congregation that related to the day of no descendants of Seneca Village have been identified. So what does that tell you right there? What they came in there and did? Yeah. Oh, he done left. So basically, JW mode. So friends, basically what we have here is this. They came in, they ravaged the place, and they totally destroyed a village that was owned by African Americans, friends. What a monstrosity. Yeah. So yeah, so I just yeah, they destroyed. Nikki said they destroyed and conquer. Yep.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
most
So
definitely.
it's
And it's
real,
not
man.
just white people, because Arabs, yeah, but Arabs were all through Africa before white man even came
They
to there.
had us
Ever
first.
came up, set up shop. Yeah, they came and
Yeah.
set up shop, acting like they was cool, trading gold for salt, and then they set up shop, took over, man. But that's what they do in the
Yeah.
black community, man. Come
But
in there,
but
act like they cool, set up these liquor stores, and take over.
but one more thing though, because I mean my brain, you know how I get when I start getting history is my big thing. So when I start getting on that, I start my gears
Um,
start turning. But um who was it? Dang it, what was his name? I just had it just now. He was the most Massa Musa. You know who that is, right? Massa Musa.
oh yeah, yeah, most definitely, yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I know who
the
that is.
richest
Yeah.
black man. Okay, and this is the
Mm-hmm.
reason as to why Africans lost Kemet. This is the reason why Mansa Musa, what saying that what happened with him. We're very giving people. We're very lenient
Ex-
sometimes.
exactly.
Sometimes
We are.
you know what I'm saying. We
Yeah.
having a cookout. You go up
Naturally,
to
we are.
yeah, we having a cookout. Like Miss say me
Uh huh.
having a cookout. Somebody walks up. He said, "Hey man, come over
Mm-hmm.
here and get you a burger, man. Come on and get you a burger, man. You look hungry."
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
What happened? What happened? What happened to Perry Justice? Tupac and them didn't even know them fools. Cousin,
Yeah,
hey
yeah,
cousin, yeah, what I'm
yeah,
saying? Freddie
yeah,
Justice, you come
yeah,
and
yeah,
say cousin,
cousin.
they give you food. It's like,
Yeah, 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 exactly. Like, and we got to
yeah,
stop that, man. That's what happened. That's what happened with Kemet. That's what happened with Kemet. That's the reason as to why they let those
uh huh,
people come in and
mm-hmm,
started mixing in with the bloodlines and everything like that, because their
mm-hmm,
religion was based upon the bloodline. Like, they believe that the pharaohs, so if you want to call them pharaohs, basically kings, whatever, whatnot, but set in
mm-hmm,
for the netters, in other words, like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's different
mm-hmm.
interpretations of their belief system. And I spent all day going through it, but basically, it happened like this: when they start mixing in with the Greeks and everything like that, that's what messes up everything. Because we were very giving people, and I mean, let's just face it. Back to that white woman, a lot of these brothers they fall for these white women. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, me
Exactly,
personally, like
mm-hmm,
I
exactly,
I mean, I just never like my brother. He's with a white woman, right? And he's having this
mm-hmm.
problem. They are starting to disagree about Black Lives Matter because she's saying that all lives
Well, yeah,
matter.
of course, man, of course,
That conversation.
because
So
she don't
he's having a
understand the black struggle.
yeah. That's why I had to tell him. I said,
Yeah,
look,
she
she
don't.
don't have our
Yeah,
blood. You know.
exactly. But
I
she
said that.
never experienced our experience. She never
Yeah,
experienced our experience.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I
You know what I'm
mean, the
saying?
way
A
that she,
black woman sit here and yeah, no, I'm saying that a white woman cuss a police out and she'll go home. Let a black woman do that. She getting her head slammed into the ground and a
yeah,
police punching her in her face. So a white woman never understand her experience. You could date a white woman all you want to.
yeah,
They gonna agree with you up until you talk about racial issues. Then
yeah.
that white woman gonna come out on you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead,
exactly.
MKT. I just want to bring that out.
Now some of them they do recognize it. Some of them do. You know, what I'm saying, depends on their geography, where they grew up from. You know what I'm saying? Because I got this one of my customers. She's a white girl, and I mean she's pretty hood. I mean, one time I was telling her about this problem I was having with this other customer, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, me, I talk about them, you know what I'm saying? I do. And I mean, I have that right
Mhm.
to. I mean, it ain't gonna affect my job, nothing like that. But I just say, yeah, she's giving me a hard time. Cause I even told my wife, yeah, this woman giving me a hard time. And then the first thing the white girl say,
Mhm.
well, I bet she's white. I know she is. I'm like, yeah.
Mhm.
Say, oh yeah, nah, because a lot of them they're just stuck up. They think they got white privilege. I'm looking. I was like, I couldn't
She
say nothing. She took the words out my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Nikki has a
okay. But
good
I mean
question.
that
Uh,
what Nikki say? Here's the question. Can you
yeah,
see? I was saying about that, but I don't want to get the thing. It's like we've been on for 1 for 40 minutes. I don't want to keep
yeah.
it going. Go ahead, MKT. What you say? Can you be pro black interracially? Hell no.
I don't
Hell no. You
think
gonna be pro black and date?
I'm gonna say this
That's like
today.
okay.
You go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Hey, can a can can a vegan can a vegan be pro vegan and still sit there and
Burger King, McDonald's,
yeah. Can they
beans,
buy
green
that?
potatoes. No, 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 excuse me,
Yeah, vegan
hog
can't just
maw.
yeah, yeah. Let me get that plant based burger. No, man, because you still putting into the system of Burger King. So even if you were pro black, no, pro black mean you for everything black. I'm gonna be pro black and sit internationally. My kids gonna have white in you.
Yeah,
Like I'm pro black. Everything's supposed to be black, man. I'm not supposed to have nothing white in me.
but hey,
Even though black people have 23%
I'm
DNA,
a,
white people,
hey, I want to finally close out on this note. And then that's when I'm telling them, because when people get talking to me, it's hard for us to end the conversation because I just go. I know a lot. I go everywhere. I'm not trying to be, you know,
yeah,
prideful or nothing like that. But me and you, we
for the
just go
world, man.
all out anyway. But anyway, check this out now. You got um Pharrell, Tiger Woods. What's the main thing that they be saying? And this comes with people when the children now. Are the children more susceptible to
Hmm.
claim that they are black or they claim that they are what what the other race is? You know what I'm saying?
I
And
think
it
it
again, it
depends on
depends
who
on
they're closer.
geography. It depends on geography. That's
Yeah,
what it
yeah. I
depends.
think it's who they're closer to. No, who they're closer to because I'm black and Puerto Rican,
Hmm.
but I'm more closer to my black self because I'm more closer to my mama. I'm closer to my dad. So whoever you closer to, that's who you're gonna relate to. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you were closer to that white, you're gonna relate like Stacey Dash. Something wrong with this chick, but somewhere down the line she was more closer to her white side or wherever she was from.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. And like I said, and
Yeah,
that was just a
exactly.
question. That was just a
And
question.
Nikki said it best. Whoever
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, yeah, that's basically what it is. Because I mean, you got a lot of people they don't claim that they're mixed, but they don't claim that they're black. You know what I'm saying? There's a mess
mm-hmm,
going on in my family
mm-hmm,
right now. My family they want to say that we was totally Native American. When I was trying to talk to my parents, they say we totally Native American. And I took a DNA test, and I said, look, y'all, we only 1% Native American. That's what we are. We're 1%. You know
uh,
what? And this just,
mm-hmm,
and I'm just finally, I know I said it about 3 times, but we've got to stop that self hate. We've got to. When I took my DNA test,
exactly.
I
Yeah.
shared it, and this disgusts me right here. Now, this is the same aunt I had a conversation where we got into a big debate about Watchtower and everything like that. And I mean, I was deeply offended by what she did. I shared my DNA test. She gonna post a picture of an ape. She replies, "Oh, this is these are our answers." You're gonna post a picture of an ape. We're monkeys, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she said.
Uh,
So I mean that self now somebody if you want to subscribe to that, it's a false belief when it comes to evolution. That's another topic.
mm,
But my thing is this: that's how they used to draw us in pictures. They used to call us monkeys and apes and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that just
mm,
goes to show you that self hate. We're people in Watchtower where we come from. We don't know our own history. So what I'm getting at
mm,
is that we have religion plays a part in us not knowing our history. And like you said before, the person that's really teaching this stuff, that's where the issues is going at. The people that's
Mm,
structuring the learning and not educating people about their history. And so I mean, we've got to stop that self hate. Once we realize who we are and what we are
mhm.
in this on this world, on this planet, then nobody won't be able to touch us. I mean, come on, people. It, we absorb sunlight. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? We absorb
Exactly.
sunlight. Well, okay,
Mhm.
you got what do white people got to do when they go over there to Africa and stuff like that, and to Kemet and places like that. They got to cover their skin up. They got Arabs, we got all
Exactly.
their little clothes on because they can't live in that. They're not susceptible to. They're not adapt to that environment. In other words, now their bodies can do certain things to help them adapt and that live in that environment. But they have to cover up. You know what I'm saying, to protect
Exactly.
themselves.
Most
In
likely,
other
yeah.
words, yeah.
Yeah, you
So
burn, yeah.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
mean, my thing is this: people, we got to realize who we really are, and the reason as to
Mhm.
why they wanted to exterminate us. So people, I'd say this: you brought the book. You watched Hidden Colors before, right? I've watched 1 through 5
Yeah,
already.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, I've seen a couple of them, yeah.
yeah. And I mean, it's not just don't look at it. You know what I'm saying? Looking at it is one thing, but actually weigh the information out, because I don't necessarily agree with everything they were saying. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying? But
yeah, me neither. I did yeah, if you see, I did actually did a video on Hidden Colors. Yeah, some of that stuff misinformation, but yeah,
yeah,
for the most part, it helps us see that
yeah,
we're not some monkey came from the jungle of Africa. Yeah. So
yeah.
I
Like
agree with some
I
of it. Most of it I don't agree with. Yeah,
necessarily
yeah.
didn't agree with Polite when he said that about the Whole Foods. He gave that illustration saying that you never see anybody dead in front of a Whole Foods. And basically he was trying to do like a reach kind of like, and I didn't necessarily agree with that. I'm like, okay, he said they put Whole Foods in white neighborhoods, but you never, because you nobody will never get killed in front of them. That's what he said. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of like a reach. I mean, you can't really use that analogy
Yeah,
because I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
anybody
Yeah,
can
you
get
can't,
killed
yeah.
anywhere. Yeah. So I mean,
Exactly.
it's about you
And
have to
that but I'm
read
saying that
history.
but I'm saying that when they talk about well, I'm saying that when they talk about Hidden Colors, this is before we came to America. It wasn't Whole Foods in Africa.
Yeah,
In
exactly.
Africa,
So
Whole Foods yeah, Whole Foods what we planted ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I know my sister, my wife's sister, my wife's sister has she married a man from Nigeria. When he came over here, he got sick because of the processed food. See, in Africa, all this stuff was organic.
yeah,
So yeah, it's like okay, Whole Foods not when you talking about hidden color, you talking about stuff before Africa. We want
yeah,
more about how cool we hunt our food.
yeah,
Yeah, so yeah,
yeah.
we wouldn't go buy our stuff from there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. But
Hey
anyway, go
man,
ahead. Eddie.
I've got to go. My wife been calling me just now, so I mean,
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
got to
yeah.
go ahead and close out. But I'm hoping that you think we did pretty good on this video. You think? You
Oh
think we
yeah,
did?
yeah. We
Yeah,
went over, Meg. I went. Yeah,
yeah,
oh yeah, yeah. I think we covered that, and then put more information about us because we get look at white women, man. Look at
yeah,
white women, her tears, man. We as
yeah.
black people, man, in this country right here, if we can because you see what Black Panther did in America.
Mhm.
Black Panther brought in a lot of money, man. And
Yeah,
that was thanks to black people.
yeah,
When Arabs moved in America, they put their store in the hood. When Chinese move their little weed store or their hair store, they move in the hood because we have the money.
yeah,
So if black people can sit there and think that we have the economy, we have the economics to build, we spend it through our own because what these other countries do, they move over here, they take our money, send it back to their country.
mhm,
So if we start to educate ourselves, it starts and think about black people, it's not who's saying it's not what we're saying, it's who's saying it. We might need a killer mic because black people relate more to rappers and things like that. And not to disparage black people, but I'm saying that we as a whole, we look at the messenger before we look at the message.
yeah,
See, a lot of black people are not gonna look at me and you, educated. Black people look at more than hit Nipsey Hustle and the game bangers as to the
yeah,
woke individuals. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I think, but once we educate a certain few, that can help us as a whole. But
yeah,
my thing is, unfortunately, I don't think we as black people, we've been indoctrinated 400 years. It's not
mhm,
gonna take a generation to indoctrinate. It's gonna take that long and longer. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So I think that me and you is a start, but we need a collective, man. We need a collective as to how can we? and we need to network within black people because we have communities. We don't have one community, we have communities. And so me and you might be the educated lames, right? We
Mhm.
might be the squares. But if you get a gangbanger speaking on this knowledge, black people more listen. It's sad because black people will listen to gangbangers for listen to us.
Or
You know what
Jehovah's
I'm
Wit we could do like the Jehovah Witnesses, we can knock on doors, we can
saying?
open the
Yeah,
door.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey,
But
man,
yeah,
it works though. I mean, come on, come on. Matter of
yeah,
fact,
but
matter
Joe
matter
Biden
of
ain't
fact,
gonna Joe Biden ain't
go
gonna
ahead.
speak on no black. Joe Biden ain't
No,
gonna
no,
speak
no,
on
no.
no
I'm
black
talking their
issue.
business.
It's
I'm just
like,
talking about their business model. That they're like basically what I'm
yeah,
saying is
yeah,
incorporate the tool that they use on you
mm-hmm,
and basically
mm-hmm,
repackage it and use it to promote a
yeah,
different
yeah,
message. You don't have nobody getting
yeah, yeah.
felony. Basically,
But
what I'm saying is culture. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We
yeah.
need our
But
own
I'm
culture.
saying mm-hmm. But I'm
Yeah,
saying that black people. Joe Biden spoke speaking on something later on. Me and you, we speaking on here and now. Joe
right.
is speaking something. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all getting shoot by police. Oh, you know God's kingdom is solved that.
No, no,
Man, fuck
yeah,
that.
yeah. Go out and
No, no,
serve it.
no.
Let's
I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something. Man, I was gonna say,
he said,
no,
"Fuck God."
not. I didn't
Right. Right.
I'm like right now, man.
Oh,
God's
okay.
kingdom ain't came in 2,000 years, brother. We talking
Yeah,
about right now, man. My
yeah,
kids,
man.
hopefully, my kids can grow up in a society where it's funny you talked about the melanin. I spent
Yeah,
like every week, like when we spent no winners, we had family study, right?
yeah.
I still, me and my family, we still do family study, but
Uh-huh.
we don't do the Bible. I do health and Black history. So this week
Amen
we
to
spent
that.
2 hours talking about melanin.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about melanin, and so that's one thing that even our work, I take 2 hours on Wednesday and
Y'all
dedicate
study
that to me
metaphysics.
educating my children.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
so this
metaphysics is
week
important.
uh, yeah, this week I talked to my children about melanin,
Mhm.
and I showed them the history of cartoons and how they used to shoot the cartoon, and that how they got black was they was burnt. And I told my
Yeah.
kids, you know what? We don't burn as black people. We absorb the sunlight. White people burn. Black
Yeah.
people don't burn. We absorb.
Yeah.
So I think it takes us as we educating our children. But again, with black people, it's sad that we focus more on the messenger than the message. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
anyway, go ahead, MKT, close out, man, because I can go on forever, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know
No,
I'm cutting you off, but a lot of times
no, you good. You
the
good.
way my mind works, yeah, the way my mind works comes if it's not expressed within 30 seconds, I'll forget that thought. So sometimes I cut you off and I realize that it's because I want my thought to go out and not to be
No, you
forgotten.
good.
But go ahead, MKT, close out, man. And I
I
think
mean,
we did a good job closing this white
yeah,
woman, man. I
yeah.
hope she gets whatever happens to this white woman, man. Fuck her,
Big
man.
Bertha. Big Bertha gonna get it. But my thing is this, like I encourage everybody to continue to learn about, their history and, you know, just really start to analyze just anything that they're being given to, what people tell them. Let's see a couple of
Mm-hmm.
things. Watchtowers lame. Stay away from cults. Um, I mean, I'm really one thing about me. I'm really a man of really few words. I can get long winded at times, but most of the time, I don't have really much to say. Really, when I read something, I study and I analyze it, and that's just basically it. Currently, what I'm on right now is I'm currently reading the book, The Bible on Earth. That's by a scholar known
Mm-hmm.
as Israel Finkelstein from Tel Aviv University. I encourage every XJW to get that book, The Bible on Earth, because for one, it's not biased. It's basically it stands in the middle of everything. They give a summary of the archaeological findings of the Bible, what is true, what's not true, and it basically you weigh the information out for yourself. That's currently what I'm on right now. If you are like open-minded and really want to really analyze certain things which you subscribe to, just tune into my channel. I'm MKT. If you could you share my
Mm-hmm.
channel in the chat? you know yeah, I can go on
I'll
YouTube and
do
I
it in
can
the description.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go on
Okay,
the
so
script and put your channel on there.
no,
I'll
Nikki,
do
hold on
when
a
I
second.
when they
No, Nikki, it's called the Bible Unearthed. That's what it's called. Hey, if you don't mind, let me grab the book real quick so I can show them how it looks. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second.
here you go ahead.
I will take a second. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, because I remember you wanted to get your cousin, Camille. You know, we had a little small little dialogue, but what I want to do is I want to get him on with Sankofa up here in Raleigh. Sankofa, I don't know if you got a chance to look him
Um,
up, but he part of Baba TV. He used to be a Hebrew Israelite, and I mean
what's
very
this?
educated.
Um,
Just type, yeah, just type in Baba
well,
TV
my
on.
cousin, I think because my cousin, I think we came on my channel, he felt attacked, and I was trying to show him that I wasn't attacking him. I was trying to get clarification of their beliefs. Thing about my cousin is he's not really into. A lot of people are scared to come on camera. You know what I'm saying? I'm not scared to come on camera, but he's scared to come on camera. I shouldn't say that, but I think um, he's not too scared to come on camera. But he's not really into what do you call that? What do you call that when you don't like to put yourself in? You like to stay behind the scenes. He's more than them types where he's kind of old school like me. Like I don't this generation is more of being out in the open. Me and your generation, we was more behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We weren't into like this generation more of viral videos and stuff. We're not like that. We're not interested in viral video. We don't care about viral videos. We more of that's how he is. He's not
Okay.
more of trying to be out there. So I think when he came on my channel and I was asking him questions, I think he felt attacked. And I should explain to him that I was trying to get clarification. I was trying to do that, but I don't think he got it. I was trying to explain to him that we're not attacking you. It's just the only image we see of Israelites is that these people are going against white people. These people call
Right.
white
And
people
I mean,
devils and they're gonna be
yeah.
destroyed.
And I mean, now don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
Now it sounds really inviting. I mean, shoot, we just talked
yeah,
about we were just bashing white people. It sounds really exciting, but I mean, but my thing is this right here. Okay, we don't sit there and say that okay, God's going to kill them. We're saying that we need to realize who we are and
yeah,
we need to separate ourselves
yeah, yeah.
from them because I mean, come on, man, they've been doing a lot to us, and a lot of this because that
Oh
we
yeah, yeah.
allowed. I mean, come on.
Well, I mean, in the history of Earth, white people are the youngest on Earth. You know what I'm saying? White people are the youngest. They've been here 8,000 years. eight
Yeah,
thousand years. We've been here millions of years. White people been 8,000 years.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
What
yeah.
they know? I mean, they children. They children in the whole spectrum of things. But
Yeah,
anyway, man, I don't want to go any further, man. But thank you, MKT, man, for coming on. I
mhm.
wasn't gonna do a video today, man, but you helped me. And man, Amy Geiger, this trial helped me to see that when police kill us, they not worried about our lives. They worry about protecting status quo. Amy Geiger gonna be out in 2 or 3 years doing what she need to do.
Yeah.
A black life was lost, and we're done, man. It's like black people going about their day, man. We doing. It's like we were about it one day. Like Nipsey Hussle, it's gonna
Anyway,
take
man,
more than one generation to get us back on
I've got
track.
to call. I've got to call my wife back, and I'm probably going to jump back on here a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah.
later. I'm gonna try to see if I can get Isaac.
Uh,
Maybe we can do a quick video with the brother from Nigeria, and but yeah, you know, so we definitely gonna do this again. No, we'll get set up for our
mm,
next video, you know, in the very near
yeah,
future.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
But yeah, yeah. But
yeah.
anyway,
Hit me
man,
up, man.
yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for educating, man. I see.
Oh yeah.
I'll talk to you, man.
All right
Hit
now.
me up, man. When you want to do another video, I'll let you know. So anyway, man, I want to thank y'all. 2 hours, man. I know some of y'all attention span is short, but thank you for watching, Nikki, man. I appreciate you for watching, man. You stayed the whole time, man. You's a soldier, man. But on that note, man, we about to check out, man. All right, see y'all later, man. Appreciate you.